What is up, everybody? I timed that just about right with the music. I'm very impressed with myself, and of course, not many things. It's not really hard to amuse me, I guess, but yeah, what's up? Good to be back streaming after a couple days of having problems and back problems and wanting to stream, and then good runs coming on for GDQ, but now GDQ is over, and my goodness. I was watching it last night. It was like a almost 6 hour run of Chrono Trigger. And it was 100%, not 100%, but like all quests, which is still pretty hard to do. And they reached, awesome games. Yeah, the Summer Games Done Quick, or a GDQ organization, hit a little over $3 million, which is mind blowing because the all-time record was set 6 months ago. It was at 2.4 million, and it just became this huge surge. Like they beat that record, and then just kept going. It was wild to see. So that was fun. Definitely the runs to watch if you haven't seen any of it. Almost all the runs are getting uploaded to YouTube through Games Done Quick's YouTube channel. The ones I recommend are the blindfolded punch out on Wii, including navigating the menus with the Wiimote, which is pretty bonkers because you're blindfolded, you can't see, you need to use this really, janky pointer. And then the Link to the Past and Super Metroid combined together randomizer. That the people on the couch just made the entire game hilarious to watch. But enough about that. Today I have fired up the PlayStation 3 emulator because I'm going to learn to play two games, in theory, that I don't really know how to play. And that is Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and 3. I have them. I've had them for a while. And I've just never learned how to play them at all. So I'm going to try to see if I can fix that today. And the thing is, like, why am I using the emulator? Well, that's a good question. Let's get this refreshed. And it's not reading the screen, of course. Let's try this way. I got to change the properties. Here we go. There we go. The reason why I'm doing it on the emulator instead of my actual PlayStation 3, for which I actually do own this, is quite simple. It's basically, PlayStation 3 does not play well at all with... Oh, it looks like it crashed. It was stable earlier. It doesn't play well with my PlayStation 3 and Elgato. Just don't like each other. And so just a second here, I'm working on something real quick. It gave me an encoder overload, which is nonsense because it's very low bit quality. VBR, just checking my streaming settings. Okay, so let's try this again. If this doesn't work, I do also have the Dreamcast version, so I can just launch that. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Ready? So if you're watching the stream, and I saw Ronnie was here earlier, he might still be, I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't really know how to play these games, so if you have any hints or anything like that to help me out with it, if you play this game non-stop, let me know. I mean, I'm trying to learn it, so all help is appreciated. Saying you suck, get better, scrub, not really needed, but just gotta figure it out. So I do own this on the PlayStation 3, as I mentioned, kind of rambling-ish because I was trying to talk through a problem. But I played it in the arcade like one time because I hadn't seen it anywhere else. So let's figure this out. Okay, because remember in the arcade, it was like the big thing is that the Marvel vs. Capcom 1 was a 6-button fighter when it operated exactly on Street Fighter 2, the Street Fighter 2 set. So you had like light, medium, heavy for punch and kick. In this game, they decided, let's simplify it. So you have light and heavy. And from what I've heard, if you press light twice, then you get medium. So there's no way to just get a medium attack out of anything. Yeah, so it was also kind of funny. When I got Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I played my brother, Tim, and I mean, it's like I have basics of Street Fighter underneath my belt, of course, but he just like he never played those games, so he was button mashing like crazy. I have a trophy for landing a 100 hit combo because he was playing on my profile, and he was playing against me. He was in my profile there, and he landed like a 105 hit combo just button mashing in that game. I'm like, holy crap! All right, so I got light, heavy, kick, and assist. Okay. Single player training mode. Well, it seems like a good place to go. It's a little janky sometimes when you pull up the menu like this, but it's gonna go away pretty quickly. The nice thing about the PlayStation 3 and 360 release is that they have all the characters unlocked from the go. On the Dreamcast and stuff, you have to play it and unlock it. So let's figure out. Let's go with basics. Let's just get Ryu. Wolverine. And our cycloptic friend, Cyclops. Speed up on America's hero. Speederman. And the Juggernaut. Some things that seem like a little janky at first on this, it's just that it's building up a cache for it still. Alright, so... light, heavy. But if you do like... if I do 2 lights in a row, it's gonna come out like a light medium. Yeah. So that's what always kind of weirded me out about this game, is that... and then like 3 just makes this whole weird transition that I never learned. Okay, so... down and heavy is my launcher. What? That made no sense. I'm in the air, then I'm on the ground. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's not gonna work. So I'm trying to figure out like what links into each other. Of course, you got light and medium that connects. And like you push back so far. It's like this is just like 2 punches. Or basically, it's light, medium, and heavy combo. And like they are right out of range for everything. So. So that doesn't work. Okay, that does. Okay, it doesn't seem... it's just gonna take me some adjusting, but I think I might be able to figure this out. I'm just trying to get used to like how far back like the pushback is on this. So let's try... super on bending is just like fireball and punches. Yep. Okay, training mode options. On, okay. So I'm looking for like infinite combo stuff because I want to try some stuff out here. Like not combo, but infinite meter. So let's see. Infinite, okay, that's what I was looking for. Not attack data, but infinite. Okay. Okay, so if you do... I'm betting that's... yeah, so that's his super. Okay, so I figured out that if you are in the middle of a super, you can, like, do... whoever you're bringing in, do their super move with their tag button, and it'll bring them in and they'll do it. So if I do... let's try this again, just throw you out of the corner. So it's fireball combo with Wolverine's Calling. Let's try that. Nope, too late. Or not. Okay, I thought I was onto something. Okay, so how did I do that? I thought I understood something for a second. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, I can do this and have it work, and just no bueno. Oh! Okay. Okay, so it's not the tag button, it's just basically the two attack buttons, like the two punches, and the fireball forward at the same time will bring them in. So you don't have to hit the tag function, but I'm just wondering how to get a specific person in now. It's like, let's say, like I have, let's bring in Ryu, I think it's, yeah, so if I have Ryu and I want to get Wolverine in, how do I do that? Okay. Okay, so if I do the super move with the fireball, and if I do another fireball with kicks, that should bring in Cyclops if my reasoning is correct. Let's try it. No. Nope, okay. What if I do backwards fireball then? I guess maybe you don't have a way to do it? Like, to call in the person you want to do? Because I'm pretty sure if I do it right now, if I start off the super with Ryu, it's gonna go Wolverine. If I do it again, it'll bring in Cyclops. Okay, now I can't get it. Okay. So, how fast can I do this then? Okay. Pretty quick, I guess. I guess maybe it depends on the character. Or not. See, it's like, what's kind of throwing me off is like, it seems like I'm figuring something out, and then I try it in the game, it doesn't work. And then, like, I'm, like, having to go back and try to change my thinking of it, and then I try it again and it works. So I'm like, okay. Okay. Oh my god, his second hit is a launcher? Okay, so I can figure it's 4 little small hits. Okay, well, you know what, let's just go and let's get my butt kicked by the single-player mode. I'm sure this is going to be a total, absolute train wreck, but like I said, if anyone's watching and they know how to play this game, chime in, because I don't know what I'm doing. Like I said, the title of the stream should say, like, I'm learning the game, which is absolutely correct. Yep, learning Marvel's Capcom 2 and then Ultimate 3. The 2 games I have, but don't really know. And of course, you know, I might also play some other games too tonight. You know, I do have Ultra Street Fighter 4 on PC, which is a lot of fun. I have an Underbirth game that actually I got from Speedy Fist Marathon. I actually won it, which is kind of funny because I didn't know they had a an incentive to donate. I was just donating and to make sure that my friend Fico had to play Ultra Street Fighter 4 with Zangief on hardest using one hand, which he beat. And quickly. Okay, so arcade mode. I'm sure gonna die horribly. Alright, so let's try the people I just picked right now. I know not really that great of an amazing team here, but let's go Ken. Here. Okay, Wolverine and Wolverine. Oh, Bone Claws and Adamantium. Okay, I was like, what's the difference here? Strider, I used to know how to play in MvC1, but it's been too long for me to really kind of remember. Let's just go Wolvie with the Adamantium. And we'll stick with Cyclops. So Ronnie, if you're there still, like I said, I never know if anyone leaves or not, but like, have you managed to pick up Samurai Showdown yet, or are you waiting for the PC release? Personally, I'm waiting for the PC just so I can use my arcade sticks. Wow, that comes out too easy. Turducken!
Your turn.
Oh look, it's Mero! The person that... like a character that literally Naruto ripped off in order to have during one of their arcs. Okay, well he still got that from... Actually, like, not still has it, but basically copied it from Ryu from MvC. Because MvC was kind of weird, because Ken wasn't in the game officially, but Ryu had like a super you could pull off that would change him into Ken's moveset with some minor changes. Okay, you're kind of jumping around. There's like a lot of real estate in this game. Okay, so movement speed is ridiculously slow, and you need to dash a lot, it looks like. Encoding overload, perfect. Well, I'm also down to like 26 frames for this part. We'll see how it does in a second. Okay, it looks like it's fine now. Didn't mean to do that. So if anyone's watching and you see it go like, if it's... The soundtrack throws me off. If you see it like really getting choppy or anything, or if there's any stream problems, please let me know. Because it said like encoding overload, which is weird because this is only running at 4% power. And I'm not doing anything crazy with it like 1080p. At least I don't think I am. Give me a second to double check. No, I'm scaled down to 720p, so... Yep, 720p. Okay, weird, because it normally gives that problem sometimes with 1080p on PC games, so... Alright, yeah, so of course if you see any problems with the stream, please let me know. Oh my gosh, okay, so that's... You should have a Shinryuken, which is like his Dragon Punch, but just kicks. There we go. It's like, I want to switch out, please! Character move list, let's see. Drill Claw. Ooh, okay, they changed it up, so it's high punch, hard punch, and light kick. Okay. Berserker Claw? What the heck is that? What? Okay, so I get a teleport move. I'm sure that's an emulation problem, not showing like a copy or something. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, she's... Whoa. Psylocke's just as annoying as she was in Children of the Atom. Which is probably why I made her back in the day. And lost that one. Alright, let me head back to training. So the reason why I'm going back to training is I figured like most games, like Street Fighter type games, like X-Men vs Street Fighter, Marvel vs Capcom, usually had like 2 supers. That was it. And this one I'm seeing like 3 or 4, so I'm like, oh, there's a lot more I didn't know that were in this game. Yeah, so this part tends to make it have an encoder overload, so it looks a little choppy because it's literally running like 25, 27 frames. It's alternating between that right now. It's not your stream, it's not a major thing, it's just an emulation bug. So let's try this again. Oh yeah, Venom's in this. I say like, oh yeah, it's like, because I just forget how many people. I think there's like 56 characters in this game, something like that. I think it's 50 or over 50. Let's take a look. Move list. Shin Tatsumaki. Okay, so yeah, I know about that one. Ah, it's got Shin Choryuken. So I see like that A symbol next to, like, if you take like a Hadoken, which is the fireball on the top of the list, it's got like this A next to it. I wonder if it's like anti-air or there's some kind of symbol thing I don't know. Let's take a look at control or settings maybe. No, that's not it. Okay, and there's no guide telling me what it means. Not helpful. Default. About the game? Okay. Oh, okay, so those moves also work in the air. Level 3. Okay, so some more level 3, so I was wondering what that hyper combo, which I still don't know what that is. Okay, hyper combo. Okay, so that's basically what they call supers in this. DHC, delayed hyper combo. That's a big thing in number 3, I remember being it. Okay, we're up to 3 in a row. Yeah. Okay, so you can do a tag in where the attack coming in. Okay, that's good to know, because before I was just doing like the hard punch, hard kick, which will just summon in your next person, but if you do both buttons at the same time, you'll hard punch, hard kick. Actually, no, it's the same one I'm looking at here. I'm not thinking right. I'm thinking like, oh, okay. I thought it was something different. Alright, so... I don't think I can be moving and do the drill claw. Nope. So, no diagonal in the drill claw. It's either up, I do down? Yeah, I can. And that move doesn't seem like it's consistent. Maybe it is, I just gotta work on my timing. Alright, so... character move list. It's got a backwards dragon punch. Okay, I thought that was what it was. Character list. Ah, okay. Okay. One's kick, one's punch. 'Cause I know what weapon X. This is like the same as it was in basically all the other fighting games Wolverine's been in. Okay, I think there's one with a kick. Ah, okay, I've seen that in 3. Berserker charge. Okay, so that just like makes me stupidly fast. Got it. Okay. I think we hit everything for... yeah, Ryu's pretty... always pretty simple. Alright, so let's see what he's doing here. Character move list. Oh, he's got a lot more than I remember. He's got charges. Okay, that's different. Okay, how long does the charge have to be? So that's got really long delay to it. You can't down back charge this? So it only seems to work with hard kick. If it comes out, I'm not sure if it's an emulation problem or what, but maybe it is. Maybe I might fire up the Dreamcast version to see what that's like in a second. Let's see. Rapid Punch. So like I'm trying to do just like a standard down back charge.
Optic blast. Optic blast. Optic blast.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if that was a thing where the game's just like, like, no, you can't do down back charge, you have to do forward. Let me switch games real quick. I'm gonna knock this one out. I'm gonna fire up Dreamcast Simulator. Let's do, I think I have Redream set up. So give me a second here, I'm working on that real fast. Redream. Okay, good, so I do. Okay, so let's try a Dreamcast version real quick.
Marvel versus
Yeah, this is like how many characters you had when it first came out in the arcade, and of course the Dreamcast version I'm playing right now. You had to go and unlock everything by playing the game constantly.
Come and get me.
Okay, so let's just try simple down.
Optic blast.
Oh my god.
Optic blast.
Are you kidding me? You can't do down back charges. Unless there's something I am completely missing, which could be, like I said, I am trying to learn this game. There's no down back charging? Are you kidding me? Okay, Wolverine. Let's get you in here in a second. Okay.
Your turn.
Okay. There's like, I don't see anything like for movesets or anything. It's weird to not have in your game. Yeah, so charge moves in this game seem really wonky. Like, as far as I can tell, there's nothing that that makes it standardized. Like, usually most charging, like, you just have to hold back for about a second or so, and this is like, so let's do one, no, 1, 2, still no. 2, 3, still doesn't come out. Unless they added moves to... Yeah, so that still works. It's just... I wonder if they added, like, moves into the PlayStation 3 version or something that I'm not aware of, because half the things aren't working in this. This is, like, super confusing to me right now. Usually when I try to learn a game, like when I learned Killer Instinct on stream, it's kind of straightforward. It's like, okay, I'm just looking for... There it is. It's like, where is it in my list of massive emulator stuffs I have set up for profiles? So usually when you learn a game, it's like very consistent. Like I learned Killer Instinct on stream. That was kind of fun. I still like the game a lot. It's a lot of fun. And it's also dirt cheap for PC right now. It's $10 on Steam, which gives you all of the characters, including like the previously like Shadow Jago you had to pay $10 for just by himself. So I definitely suggest picking that up. But most games you try to learn, they go through pretty simple, and this is like confounding me on everything because half the stuff doesn't work. And it's just like, it's breaking my mind, like, why isn't this working? This is a standard. All cable all the time. Pardon me. Yes, this is like really confusing the hell out of me. Character move list. Yeah, Berserker Charge was, as you can see there on the bottom, is Fireball forward, pardon me, and kick. So I'm DK, let's see what that is. Double kick. Okay, that works in here. Didn't work on the Dreamcast version. Okay, pardon me. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna grab a throat lozenge real quick. Hang tight. So yeah, so if you're just joining me right now, I'm trying to figure out how to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because it's actually a game I don't know how to play, really. Fumbled around it once or twice, but it's like I'm trying to figure things out, and I'm just getting like confounded at every turn. Like, charge moves seem wildly inconsistent. You can't, as far as I can tell, I tried on the Dreamcast right now, I switched back to PlayStation 3, you can't do a down-back charge, which is... If that's true, that's completely wild. Okay, remember those from Marvel vs. Capcom 1. Let's see what else he got. That's just 2. Okay, so he still stays pretty simple to the point. Okay, so what's his launcher? Okay, so second light punch will do it. Okay, let's see what Banana Ken looks like here. Forward roll. Hey, Nimix, what's going on, buddy? I'm trying to figure this game out, and it is confounding me at every turn. Relaxing is good. I definitely advise you to relax whenever you can, such as now. I'm not really relaxing. I was thinking, like, okay, this is going to be fun, like when I learned how to play Killer Instinct on stream. I mean, that was actually fun. I was figuring stuff out, had fun, and this is just, like, frustrating so far. It's like, oh my gosh. Can I tell you how to get this game for the PlayStation 3? No. But there is a thing called Google, and you might want to Google something called RPCS3. Kablamo! And there's also a couple different things on you can do, like for how to download games or whatever. I actually do own this on the PlayStation 3, but I'm emulating it currently right now because the Elgato that I use for streaming and my PlayStation 3 do not play nice together. So it's like, you turn it on, you start the game, it changes resolution, it just crashes like OBS on top of it. It's a pain in the butt. Had to keep starting and stopping stream, but it's not too hard here, Ryan. Just like I said, just look up the emulator. This is what I'm using right now. I don't have a good gaming PC, and it plays certain games really well on low-level stuff, so just Google away and look it up there, and you'll be able to do it exactly, because it's just like far too long to do it. Also, you can check out another guy, BSOD Gaming, on YouTube. He has complete total walkthroughs on how to set up a simulator. If you look up there through the chat there, Ryan, you'll see RPCS3, which is the official name for the PlayStation 3 emulator. Let's see, working on another task. One's got weirdness. Took me days to figure out. That's interesting. Had 10 seconds, oh no. Well, last night was pretty crazy. I mean, if you saw the whole Chrono Trigger stuff, that was an awesome run. Just because, like, they managed to shatter, you know, the previous record's like 2.45 million, and then, like, they reached a little over 3. It's like, holy cow. Yes, BSOD is a gamer, like, he's a YouTuber, and he has walkthroughs on how to set up emulators from RPCS3. He'll walk you through everything you need to do to get that set up and going, except for telling you how to find games, because Google it, which is pretty much like what I did. Is like, what? I want this game that I own, how do I do this? And he'll also tell you, like, you can check out his videos on how to set up a Wii U emulator, Simu, all sorts of stuff. So if you haven't seen his channel before on YouTube, definitely check it out if you want to get more into emulation for some stuff. He even has a walkthrough on how to set up Yuzu, which is a Switch emulator. So let's see. So I got Venom. We'll pick Mr. Boring, Ryu, because I know how to use him, because he's Ryu, he hasn't changed in like 30 years. And Cyclops. Yeah, so I am trying to figure out how to play this game, and it's not going too well. So, yeah, any help is always welcome here, because like, I really don't know a whole lot of stuff about this. Just figured out how to do, you know, like basic combos, like things like that. It's kind of screwing me up because it's a 6-button fighter with like 4 buttons. You don't have a medium unless you hit the jab like the second time and then it comes out, which is weird. And I'm pulling off supers I'm not meaning to. This one, I don't know if you can play this online, but if I were like to fire up my PlayStation 3, you can still do it that way, like whoever still has it. Which is probably not a whole lot of people, unfortunately. So I think this is one of the few games that got delisted online. Which would be great if they could bring it back, but that's the nature of the beast of dealing with licensed net properties and so forth. So one of the things I was really complaining about is, okay, it worked there. It's like I can't get like diagonal, like down back charges to come out. That just does that instead. It's like, that's weird. It'd be great if they put this on like PC officially, like through Steam or something. Because, you know, the Steam sale is going on right now, so I was mentioning earlier, like if Killer Instinct was, Killer Instinct 2013 was a game I learned how to play on stream and had a blast with it. I love that game. So I like the first one, 94. I did not like Killer Instinct 2, but, the new one, Killer Instinct 2013, is on sale for Steam for $10, United States, and it has, like, all the characters included. I walked into that one. Yeah, so this game, like, you have to dash pretty much, because, like, your walk speed is just abysmal. So it's, like, trying to get you to dash constantly, but of course you just leave yourself wide open for attacks. True story, I actually punched a guy in the neck in the arcade back in the day. I was learning how to play this game. By learning, I mean I played it like once. This guy's like, man, you suck. He's just like going off of me constantly, tries to pop off. And he shoves me. It's like, okay, that's it. Just throat punched him right in the neck, put him down on the ground. It's like, okay, this is not SoCal. You know, it's like, it's not cool. You can get heated during an arcade game, but it's like if a person's obviously new and you beat their butt, there's no need to pop off on it. Well, I was fine with it, like, just being an idiot until, like, you decided to shove me. It's like, okay, that's it. You avoided your life contract right now at this point. Okay, so that's why I can see why people like Jill for those stupid zombies. No, I mean, I could still submit Bayonetta, that's not a problem. The problem is me still being able to get there. Bayonetta 2, of course, to clarify, for those who may be joining my stream for the first time, watching the subpar Marvel vs. Capcom 2 gameplay. The problem is, like, it's not submitting the game, but it's just basically being able to go to AGDQ, having the money to do it, and other fun stuff. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's like my back is like the reason why I'm unemployed currently, because I can't work. It's like literally like I'm in debilitating pain, which is part of the reasons why I haven't been streaming this past week or so. I can try. I know Thanos looks really weird because it's like his comic book version, and that's something I really like about the new movies. They updated his look to make it a little bit better, because his comic version, when he came out, was not the best. It was like 90s Capcom, or 90s comic books, I should say. The other C words, not involving Capcom. Okay, slowly getting used to it, but it's still not clicking and jiving. Well, unless you know how to fuse bones mimics and remove disc material and clamp down nerves and burn them out yourself, I doubt you can help. But it's greatly appreciated, though. Because I had my pain doctor's appointment, he's like, yeah, well, let's burn out your nerves. I'm like, probably not gonna do that. And he's like, oh yeah, then like, oh, I'm also pretty much the only person in like recorded history who's turned down medical marijuana. He's like, yeah, so I want to burn out the nerves and put you on medical marijuana. It's like, no, I need to be able to function and work. I need to be able to make a living and not be stoned out of my mind 24/7. Because I am an adult. Okay. When I actually have a character I know pretty well from MvC1, this helps. It's like, okay, I can do short little combos at least. Oh man, the pushback. Yep, I actually tried that like a moment ago. I would say moment, probably about maybe 10-15 minutes ago, Ryan. Just like to try to test stuff out because I was trying to do like down back charging in this game. It didn't seem to work, so I fired up the Dreamcast version, and I couldn't do it there either. I'm like, oh my god, in this game it seems like, unless you charge back for a while, I'm not sure how long you have to charge things. Like most fighting games, it's like a second and a half. Like 1 to 2 seconds at the most. In this game, it seems like you need to charge down back for at least 3 seconds, which is crazy. So I turned on the Dreamcast version, and I was like, okay, it's pretty much the same, just about. I mean, this is actually like the best version of the game you can get. Got decent netcode from what I've heard, at least. It's been a while since I've played it myself, but all the characters are unlocked right away. You don't have to worry about unlocking things. I mean, unless you want to have that progression. Like, 'cause I mean, that's the thing of like yesteryear, is like being able to unlock games. You know, now everything is DLC. You know, it's like, okay, cool. Like, you want to buy a character, you want to play as a character, you don't unlock them anymore. And the Dreamcast version, like, you have to unlock everybody. They are not unlocked. And this game has like a roster of like 50 people or more. For the longest time, like, the Dreamcast version was pretty good, but this one's actually pretty solid. It's what they were using, they still use for, like, when they busted out for tournament plays and, you know, big events, they actually use this version still. You can also force this into like 4x3, which is, it's really weird. So this is of course 16:9 screen, but you can force it to have like a 4x3 rule set. Let's see, I'm not sure if it's gonna let me do it. Settings, video settings. Yeah, so you can put it 4x3. I'm not sure it'll let me do it right now. Let's try this. Yeah, so you can still put it back to 4x3 like it was originally in the arcade and Dreamcast. Because like even if you have a 16:9, you're still stuck to this 4x3 box. You can't go past it, so you're still limited. Dreamcast have online? Yes and no. Mostly no, because it is a 20-year-old system that is long since dead, and it used mostly dial-up internet. For a lot of things to do it. Like, basically had a 56K modem built into the back. Now, there are ways you can get like a Ethernet adapter for the Dreamcast, and you can take it online through different services, but it's kind of complicated. It's one of those things you need to kind of know what you're doing. But yeah, I mean, you could do it back in the day. This game was, like, if you didn't mind playing over dial-up connection. But I mean, the 90s were a different time entirely. You young whippersnappers, I'm presuming everybody's younger than me except for Nimix. It's like, you know, you don't know how good you have it now with your Dreamcasts and your PlayStations and your Xbox Lives. In your face, Rogue. Now, I would love to see not only this like get released for consoles again, because I mean, you know, like the PlayStation 3, you know, is one playing it, but like bringing it back on PlayStation 4, Xbone. Holy crap, the delay on this is crazy for a startup. There we go. That was weird. But also put it on PC. Get that going, bring in more people to it, because I mean, this is still a popular game from what I've heard. Get people going on with that, that'd be awesome. I would also love to see X-Men vs. Street Fighter get an official remake too. Again, not like a remake, but just like a release is what I'm trying to say, not remake. Except for you lost.
Don't you want a rematch?
No! Leave me alone! You can't tell me what to do.
Don't give up. Challenge again.
So who do you think you are, video game?
Select your heroes.
So many people. I'm actually looking for Thanos and I can't find him because there's too many damn people. It's like, this is crazy. Ah, there he is, upper right. Hard to see. Yes, I want to see how an actual charging character does in this game. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be that great. And, let's go for Magneto. Let's beat up a sentient cactus man. 3 times! Yeah, so for those of you who didn't read the comics or anything like that, this is what Thanos looked like in the comics. Like I said, in my opinion, the movie redesign is a lot better, because nothing says intimidation like a man with giant, sweeping shoulder pads. Okay, why does that only work with Hard Punch? Oh, that is his Hard Punch. Okay, never mind. Okay. Okay, let's see what his training mode options. Infinite, so that's still fine. Titan's Crash and Death Spear. Okay. Bubbles of Death. Bubbles con fuego. Okay, so that's just a level 1. I was wondering, like, is that a level 3? No, it's a 1. Let's see, what else does we have? So it's Gauntlet Power. Well, briefly, basically, I don't think he actually used it in the movie. He just, like, he turned Star-Lord's gun to shoot bubbles. That was, like, a little flashback. I caught that and went, haha, cute. But, like, he didn't actually use bubbles, I don't remember, in the movie. Thanos himself, personally. See, Gauntlet Reality, so... Okay, that's what I was doing there. Then kicks. Okay. That's pretty cool, but does it just go right over the head, or... Yeah, but there's a... So if you're, like, not next to him, there is a long wind-up to that could be very problematic. It's like, okay, don't block while I start this move, you know it's coming. Okay. So I'm guessing that might replenish life, maybe? I don't know. So he's basically... Thanos' like big thing is he looks like he does pretty decent damage. I mean, his attacks are hard hitting for sure, but it looks like he doesn't have hardly any moves outside of his specials. Alright, Magneto! Those cool jazz hands. Alright. So, I remember in X-Men vs. Street Fighter, you could not jump over that magnetic shockwave. It went the entire length of the screen. I don't know if you can jump over in this one, because I don't have that ability to, really. You gotta look over. Do it myself, and then go back, so there's not a recording your training function. Let's see. Magnetic Blast. Why is that one... Okay. So that's unique. So that's something you definitely have to be in the air to do. Force Field. Okay, so that's a counter move. Got it. Okay. Flight. Yep. Why isn't that working? Flight. Oh, 2 kicks. Okay, double kick. Fly around, be a troll. It's a fun thing to do in X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Since, like, Cyclops and Magneto were, like, the most overpowered duo in X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I mean, that game is broken multiple ways from Sunday, but it's fun. Tempest, this is probably still super slow. Yep, it's got a long startup. Okay, so that's not the best one to try to combo people into. Let's see if I can throw you back. Here we go. There we go, Guile. He actually has decent walk speed. He's like the first person I see in this game who actually can walk decently. Holy crap. The charge character has fast walking. So you have to charge at least 2.5 seconds? This is crazy. It's like, it's a problem with this game. If anybody knows, please tell me. Charging in this game is wildly inconsistent. Like, are you kidding me? Okay. So every single Street Fighter game in existence, you charge back, forward, and then punch at the exact same time. It seems like in this game, you need to do, like, charge back, forward, then hit punch. And then it comes out. So maybe that's the secret to... So that's the secret to charging this game, is that you don't hit forward and punch at the same time or attack like every other game that uses charging. You have to hit the direction, then quickly hit the button. So I'm betting it's the same way for Flash Kick. Or not. Well, yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier there, Ryan, is that this would be really good. It'd be, like, this is one of the things I wanted to do, is release it for the new systems. Even the tragically underpowered Switch, and I say it's tragically underpowered because it is, it's running on a cell phone processor, and I own a Switch, so, yeah. But yeah, bring it back for everything, bring it back on PC. I mean, that'd be great, because, I mean, people like them. It's a popular game, apparently. I'd also like to see, you know, the, what was it, the Iron Galaxy release of Street Fighter 3. Get that on there, Third Strike. You know, get all those games going there, because, I mean, like, you had the 30th anniversary collection for Street Fighter, and from what I've heard, that was not a good collection for various reasons. They had weird button mapping inputs, input lag problems, the online's a train wreck. Whenever I watch Maximilian stream, it's like, oh my gosh. Okay, Sonic Boom Typhoon, so... Thankfully, his supers are not charge-related. His special moves are, but not his supers. Okay, so we know about that one. Let's try... Oh yeah. It's kind of funny because, like, a lot of times, like, I'll say something stupid in chat, and for whatever reason, Max seems to, like, always read it. I'm like, there's 10,000 people here, but he almost reads every single one of my comments for some bizarre reason. It's crazy. Okay, so... So that's pretty cool. I like that. What's his other one I couldn't pull off? So that's Somersault. Crossfire Assault. What is that symbol about the game? Air only. Okay. That explains why it was not coming him out. Okay. Oh! So Guile doesn't seem like actually too bad of a character in this game. He's fast. Seems like he doesn't do too much damage, though. That keeps coming out, I'm not trying to do it. Yeah, so Guile's... I like Guile, so that's good. Alright, let's see. Change characters. Spider-Man. Used him before in other games, but Guile, he's good. I want to keep him. Let's see, who else? I wonder what they did to Gambit in this version, of this game. Max is the popular guy. For quite a good reason. You know, it's like, I hear people like tell me like, hey, I want to get into streaming and be just as popular as Maximilian. I'm like, you're not going to be. It's like, he is a unique subset of the Twitch universe because he brought television production quality to streaming. And, like, very personally, he's got multiple cameras set up there, high quality, like, we're talking, like, $2,000 microphones all over the place, the shotgun ones he has, those are used in professional movie sets for capturing audio so stuff, so it's like, don't try to be him, just be yourself. It's like, that's all you need to be, and success on Twitch is extremely rare. It's like, don't go into streaming, like, just, like, because you want to be famous, it's most likely not going to happen. I stream because I have fun doing it. You know, I've actually had some really good streams where it's just been myself. I had some amazing ones where I was the only person here, but, you know, it's like, I just do it because I want to, and I have fun, so... People show up and watch, that's cool too. That's like a Heisen Co thing. Darkstalkers. Oh yeah, you meet some interesting people. It's like, it's kind of like, it was really weird because like I met YKB, you know, Yellow Killer B, like through her stream, and then I started speedrunning because I watched her having like fun doing it, and then like just like doors opened up. It's just like I've met people all over the place now because of it. You know, it's like YouTubers and people in the FGC, and then like content creators and other big streamers. It's like, holy crap, it's like you just get connected real quick. Your world opens up. Alright, let's take a look. Character move list. What do I have for Spider-Man? Have I met her in person? No, I have not. She is way up in Minnesota. I am way over in Pennsylvania. Let's see. Maybe someday, but it's not like... Like, I'm not gonna, like, hunt her down, like, call her and go, hey, I'm gonna come to Minnesota for vacation. Are you and your husband cool with that? No. It's like, not really one of those relationships, but it's like, I do consider her to be a friend of mine. You know, I do, like, you know, ask her if she needs anything like that, help her out any way I can, but it's definitely going to be one of those things probably just permanently relegated to internet. Hello, Green Chocolate. Interesting name. I like it. Alright. Webball. Yeah, okay, so that's... Spider Sting! So we all know spiders sting. With their stingers like a bee. Spider-Man failed biology. Okay, so Dragon Punch, then Punch to knock down, so you can spike him in the air? Yeah, okay, cool. Neat. Okay, Web Swing. Yeah, so that's kind of reminds me of Heisen Co, or whatever they call her, Darkstalkers. Move list, Web Throw.
Web swing.
Remember, that's just like a mobility thing.
Web swing. Web throw.
I'm trying to remember what game it was. I think it was... Yeah, I was playing Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter on my Saturn, and like it turns out like Spider-Man is ridiculously good in that game. I was like, whoa, okay. 'Cause I like it was one of the games I didn't own until like about a year and a half ago. Finally got it for my Saturn collection. I was like, wow, Spider-Man is ridiculously good in this. Okay, so let's see, what is his supers like? Excellent Spider. Then control the path. Okay, that's funky. So I have directional control, so if they jump into the air and stuff, I'm like right here, they take into the air, I can just hold diagonal and catch them up there. Well, that's the thing, like Green Chocolate, I'm not sure about this music. It's kind of a weird thing. It's, especially for the time, it's like this jazz fusion soundtrack, which is not what you expect for a fighting game. It's like, it's definitely unique. You have games like Guilty Gear, which go like hard rock music and everything, and traditional type music, and this game's like, no, we're gonna have a saxophone. Crawl or Salt. What's the range on that? Probably full screen. Nope. Okay.
Sting. Web swing.
Okay, and Ultimate Web Throw. Okay, did that one already. So let's try Gambit. I think he's still got... Yep. Now, I have X-Men vs. Street Fighter on the Sega Saturn. It's actually one of the very first games I ever got for that system, which was amazing, and such a shame that it never got released in the States, because it's literally arcade perfect. But once you beat the game, like arcade mode, on the Saturn version of X-Men vs. Street Fighter, you can pick the same character again for your team. So you could have 2 Gambits in a row, like, and basically... I wonder if you can still do that here. But the screen would flash every single time you did it, like you did your special, so you get both of them on there, do your same attack at the same time, and just like literally the screen would just go pure white from all the flashing. It was crazy. Alright, Gambit. We'll try Gambit. And let's try Gambit again for fun. Let's see how that goes. I think this was the game where Iceman didn't take chip damage, which was kind of cheap. Everybody else takes chip damage in this game, so if you're blocking, you still take a little bit of damage, but not that guy. Okay, so I have a question. How do I do a special move with like all 3 characters at once? Because I do not know. So that's anti-air, it's normal. Press both assists at the same time. So basically all 4 buttons at once. Now, do you have to, like, Green Chocolate, do you have to do, like, a direction, or is it just, like, hit them all at once? Let's just try that. Nope. Yeah, that's crazy. So, yeah, just basically both assists at the same time, so... Neat! Okay, cool, thanks. Like I said, I don't know how to play this game, and probably gonna move on to 3 pretty soon. Trick card, Cajun Slash, the same. Cajun Strike. So, charging moves, unless you're going from down to straight up, like I said, require you to have that stagger. So, like, if you're doing a Sonic Boom, you charge back, forward, then punch instead of forward punch at the same time. But downward ones still require you at the same time, which is kind of interesting. Oops, wrong one. Let's see, Royal Flush, then Cajun Explosion. Neat. Alright, so let's try Iceman real quick. And Captain Commando! And I'll try against the arcade real quick and probably get beat up and then switch over to UMvC3 and try to figure that out, which I will probably not be able to because that game really screws me up. In this game, like I said, it's weird because you have medium attacks, but they don't have a medium attack. They basically went from 6 to 4 to just basically give everybody the middle finger. So you only get a medium attack after you hit jab twice, or light punch twice. That's your medium. And that's your hard, so it's... I don't know why they decided to do that. He's pretty fast. Decent walking speed, he's like Guile. so what's his launcher? Okay, down hard kick. I think the last time I actually played as Iceman was X-Men Children of the Atom. Both the arcades and my home version. On the Sega Saturn. Okay, let's see. Avalanche. Ah, yeah, I remember that move from Children of the Atom. That was ridiculously strong and overpowered. Okay, so that's got a range issue, so you can't be too close for that one. Ice Fist. So what does Ice Fist do, really? It doesn't seem like it does a whole lot. Let's see, character move, and then Arctic Attack. So it's basically like Magneto's, almost. It's a little faster on the startup. Like I said, his big thing, though, in this game is that I know for sure he does not take chip damage. Let's see... Captain Commando! Really? Okay, remember that from number 1. Oh, it's a Dragon Punch in this game. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so you can't link that. So I'm trying to like go into that super move because that'd be good if you can catch him in the air with it. Like just okay, launch him up. There we go. Okay, so it is possible. You just gotta have really strict timing for it. That's his Hurricane Kick. It's got great range on it. Commando Strike. Okay, so I'm guessing this is a Rekka or just get different things out of it? Okay, so you get different characters. And that's a super. Okay, cool. Like kick, heavy punch, okay. Alright, let's try once more against the computer. See how this goes. Sure, first one will be easy, and then round 2 and 3 will just murder me. Okay, so he was pretty good. Tried the bubbler. And let's see, who else? We'll do Magneto. Oh, we'll do Captain Commando, he's pretty good. Oh, that hits off the ground. Awesome. Okay. Gives me an idea. Yo, Captain Jerkbutt. Hold still. Ikkyo! Here I come! Oh, that launches them up out of the way. Okay. Bubble Mania! Yeah, so like Thanos is incredibly strong. Blah blah blah. Stand there, please. Thank you. Much appreciated. I said, your gameplay is stiff. I said, I'm literally trying to figure this stuff out. I'm sure it's probably a lot better than mine.
I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
I'm impressed. Get ready to kick butt. Engage.
Yeah, so Thanos is ridiculously good in this game. It's like he doesn't have much in the way of like special moves, but like I said, it's like he is powerhouse. So and moderately speed. You know, it's not like Juggernaut where you have this big lumbering guy who's slower. Hey, Geef. But he does have like a lot of recovery. Like if you screw up a move. Why did I explode? If you've never seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged, you really need to. It's one of the Vegeta's best lines in that. Gets slammed to the ground. It's like, why did I explode? It's like, it's a good question. It's valid. Ooh, they gave Geef armor. Okay. So I'm trying to think, like, how would you make Geef work in this game? You wouldn't really do too well. It's like, oh, that explains it. Oh, okay, I came into that one wrong. just for fun. Hey, it worked. I was expecting the computer to just block that nonsense, like, well, why didn't you do that? Why don't I use your Cap's Assist? Because I don't know how. Like I said, learning! So if you want to tell me how to do that, that would be awesome. Is Charlie in this game? I think he is. Oh man, there's no way my hair would be allowed like this in the Air Force.
I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
Okay, so it's one of the assist buttons.
I'm impressed.
Get ready to kick butt.
Okay, cool. Now I know that's there. Yeah, if you look on the left side of the screen when I unpause this real quick, this is one of the problems with this port, because it is like this on the actual PS3 as well, is not all of the game designs, like the level layouts, got properly adapted to 16:9. You see there's a part missing. That's not an emulation thing. That's a it's one of the things that was legitimately a problem on the PS3 and 360 versions. Yeah, Psylocke's a pain in this, for sure. Okay, so that will not hit him out of the air. Seems like, cool, maybe you can do like a flash kick and knock him off, you know, out of the air, like off the ground. Nope! That don't work like that. Whoa, okay, I was not expecting that. Yeah, so that level 3 sucks. That combo attack, not the best one, 'cause, I mean, like, your team is all about synergy, finding people who, like, complement each other, and my people do not do that at all. Alright, getting a little better.
You win.
I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
I'm impressed.
Computer is a full input read. It's amazing, as soon as you hit the attack button, it instantly knows when to block. Holy crap, I managed to land a hit. Yeah, the game's not happy about that. It's like, you can definitely tell it's got an arcade roots. Like, it'll let you play for a little bit, and then it's just gonna go and destroy you. It's gonna input read on everything you do. Yeah, so this is going to be nothing but a crap fest because this is input reading on everything. So that's fine, because I'm going to switch over to my other game I'm going to be doing. So let me get this updated real quick. So there's another wonderful, fun game that I've never quite learned how to play.
Capcom presents Marvel Comics.
This one. Ever since, like no Memento, Inception came out, you hear that sound for like everything. Not just trailers, and then beginnings to video games. Ah, okay, so this one I have to have this game up front center. Okay, it's not reading my controller. Let me try relaunching it here.
Capcom presents Marvel Comics.
Okay. See, it's not reading my joystick, my fight stick. And it was when I was testing this all out. Alright, let me try something else real quick. Try a different arcade stick. So, I'm still here, just give me a second here. Gotta grab my PlayStation 3 one out, see if that works.
Now, face the fury of the Phoenix Force!
And drink some whiskey while I'm at it. Alright, so let's see. So I was using a modded Xbox 360 controller for the first one, you know, for MvC2. Now I'm busting out my PlayStation 3 Mad Cat Fight Stick Pro. Let's get this to work. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's like all of a sudden it's just stopped recognizing. Let's see if there's anything running in the background. That's not connected. Kill that. Yeah, it's try to recognize the phone. What? Excuse me? Alright, let's try relaunching the game. Oh, I have a theory behind this. No, now it's working. Okay, go figure. So, now it's working. I don't know why. It just felt like suddenly, like the fourth time I launched it with now a PlayStation 3 stick plugged in my computer, that it's working. Neat. So, back in the day, which is always a Wednesday, I bought Marvel vs. Capcom 3 because I knew people who played it, hang out at their houses, you know, for a while there, and I'm like, cool, I'll just pick it up and learn how to play it myself, and I got confounded by it. I'm like, what? Then 5 months later, they released Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, so then I bought that one. And I still don't know how to play it, because this game screws me up. Pardon me. Because it's unlike anything else here. It's basically, you have like light attack. Let's see. Options. No, I need to remember this is a little different. So it's giving me Xbox 360 problems, but I'm on a PlayStation 3 controller. So you have light attacks, medium, heavy, and special. So if you hit light, you might get a punch. You hit light, you might get a kick. And for me, my brain trying to process that has problems, which is why I don't do too well in Dragon Ball FighterZ, because it's the same thing. It's like, I'm used to, like, if you hit a punch button will come out. If you hit a certain attack supposed to be a kick will come out. When you have all sorts of different things coming out, I don't know how it's supposed to work. Alright, so it's all fine. So this is another game that I do not know how to do or play. So all feedback is always welcome. No. So on my PlayStation 3, I actually have the trophy for landing a one-handed hit combo, and that was my brother, and he was playing against me and was button mashing on the controller like crazy and landed a 100-hit combo. So it's like, okay, this is one of those type of games. So let's just figure out straightforward where you can't really screw it up too much. Let's see who else we have. Best mirror in America. Hagar. What else we got? Let's see, let's try Wolverine. Let's just stick with like the people I know. Yeah, hey T. Wallace. And that's the thing is, like, most of the time button mashing and like games will just get you destroyed, but in this game it's like you can probably land all sorts of crazy stuff. Damage, medium, prayer request off, good. Also good to see you again, my friend. Alright.
Let's rock, baby. It's do or die. Fight! Maximum!
Okay, so that's light, medium, special. Okay.
First attack.
Okay, so this is what kind of screws me up. So you have a kick button, but if you do fireball with it, you get a fireball punch out of it. Like, so it acts like a punch. And same thing for like light. If you do hurricane kick motion and hit it, it comes out as a hurricane kick. But Dragon Ball FighterZ like really messed me up because that was like you never knew it was gonna come out. Okay, so what's my throw? It's a dash. And that's all three. I also have to get used to this fight stick because it's got real parts here. It's got actually hoary parts inside of it, but it's a 4-way gate. And in my 360 one, I have an 8-way restrictor on it, so a little bit different. Yeah, well, that's good to know too, Walls, because like I said, it's like my brain just doesn't know how to recognize it. It's like it's the same way for was it Tatsunaku? I'm screwing up. First Capcom. It was on the Wii, so like nobody played it just about. It was basically the same way as like this. So okay, so Hagar's probably strong but slow. All right, so let's see what does he have for moves? Command list. Remember, it's different controls here. Yes, I hate when games do this. Like, you go in, like, move list, you have your character open, they're like, oh, would you like to know about Highs and Co? No, I want to know about the character I have open right now. Oh, yes, he's got the upgrade, and it's kind of weird. Alright, Steel Pipe, Heavies. Attack and S, so I'm guessing it's anything with super? Yeah, okay. His jumps are... So, I don't know if it's just for him, but his jumps in this game are very committed. Okay, let's try... Level 3, let's see what that bad boy looks like. Oh, it's one I've already done before. Okay, so that's what it was. I didn't even know it was. Well, that's the thing. It's like people were wanting like Hagar in this game, or like a Capcom game for a while, and they finally put him into this. So then people were happy. And they're like, I want to have Zangief. It's like it's pretty much Hagar. Okay, so it's the same way. Interrupt it with punches. Neat. Also, another thing too, like Street Fighter 4, for example, would do... Its combo system made sense. It was light would go into medium, medium would go into heavy. You could go forward, but not backwards. So it's like, especially when you hit like the end, like if you hit into like the fierce, like the hard punch or hard kick, that was it. Like that was the end of that string. And this one's like, I have no idea what they are. That's not a real combo. I'm dropping it. Okay. So that's neat. Let's see what else we got. Do I have anything special with Ryu in this? He really should yell Kamehameha. That would be interesting. Sure, Toei Studios would not like it though. Toei. Okay, Shin Hodoken. Yeah, I know you can control it. Okay, down, down attack. That's... That's cool. So he's like super powered basically, like... So you can see this is bouncing all over the place. Okay.
Level maximum. Over attack.
Okay, so I'm going to change controller settings. Let's see, so assist 1. Oh god. Okay, this is the other thing that really ticks me off when you have, like, so basically, you try to change it there and they're like, oh, you just can't hit the button for what you want it to be. You need to tell it what it needs to be. Like this nonsense. Like, oh, you have to go through and scroll through a list to see what it is. Why not have it so you can just push the button and have it go and work that way? But no, 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 no. We gotta make this all complicated. Make it really hard, especially because these do not line up with what I have right now on my controller. Chun-Li's best moves, mash, punch, or kick to do her specials. Yeah, you can do that for a little bit until you get somebody who knows how to do it, and then you're just gonna be toast. Delicious, crunchy toast. Alright, so what does Wolvie got, other than huge, gigantic claws that would not fit into his forearms? And list. Dive kick. Wow, he's got a dive kick, that's nice. See, T-Wallace, you'd like this guy. Just Wolverine, just keep jumping, you know, hitting the punch. Or just cheat and put on turbo. Stand here and do this all day long. No effort required. Yeah, the thing is, though, is like you gotta be able to retract him into your forearms, and those are bigger than his forearms, so his arms would be locked straight. But hey, who am I to say that this wouldn't be anatomically correct with claws that long? I mean, that's just disrespectful. Alright. Berserker charge. Fatal Claw in the air. Yep, so Wolverine's still the wonderful combo hungry person he is. Because that's a level 1. And not an actual combo because they're able to get out of it. See, if you see the combo meter restart, it means it's not an actual, like, it's not connecting, so there we go, that connected. Okay, so Wolverine's on my list of good characters, because I can link stuff with him easily. That's what I consider to be good. It's like, okay, I can figure out some stuff with him. Berserker Charge. This makes you faster? Yes. So what's my drill claw? I keep doing it unintentionally. I'm not trying to. Well, let's see here. Attack and special, okay. Okay. So Wolverine, I like him so far. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's see. Main menu. Oh, cool. Okay. This might help me out a little bit. Trying to figure out the game.
Mission start. Maximum.
Oh, Capcom, you suck. Yeah, so this is like, oh, I'm gonna learn how to play this game, and it's like hitting all of like my nitpicky things, like, or pet peeves about fighting games. Street Fighter 4 did this too. Hey, do the Berserker Barrage. If I'm new and learning the game, I don't know what it is. Why don't you tell me what it is? Instead of having to do this. Berserker Barrage. Okay, cool. It's like, why are you just not displaying that on the screen if you're trying to get somebody to learn how to do it?
Maximum.
Okay, cool. Now it's working in OBS, so I can do it this way.
Maximum.
What's drill claw forward? Like I said, it's crap like this, it just ticks me off.
Maximum.
Okay, so what is cross slash?
First attack. Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay, so it's light, medium, light again? Yeah, it takes it. Okay, so that's what cross slash means, I guess. Yeah, so this game doesn't teach you how to play the game at all. It is pretty bad. I am not happy with that, so no wonder I didn't learn how to play this, so...
Yes. Great. Yes. 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 Great.
Berserker Rage. At least it's not Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 5 for me is completely unplayable. Stupid fucking buttons being completely backwards from everything else on the planet. Okay, so it's attack buttons repeatedly.
Great. Yes. 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 Clear. Maximum. First attack. Yes.
So it's like Brutal Claw, why don't you just say Light Punch? Good God. Yeah, I just might say screw this and play Ultra Street Fighter 4 at this point. It's just like, it's just making me angrier.
Air combo. Air combo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that instead. It's like, this is just like making me annoyed and angry because I have to keep looking everything up. This game does not teach you how to play at all. Which is, I can see why I never learned how to play it at this point, to be honest. It's like, if it's just gonna do that there, and I don't have time or patience for it unless you can, like, put it on the screen. So, let's have some fun. And by fun, I mean I'm going to have some fun. Let me fire up Steam. I'm gonna play some Ultra Street Fighter 4. I have not played it in a while, but oh man, it is so much better of a game than Street Fighter 5. Okay, let's see, store, library. And other fighting games, as I mentioned here, like, put that on screen while I get this all set up. Killer Instinct is like $10 on Steam. If you have not played Killer Instinct 2013, it is on sale on Steam, United States, $10, $9.99. Has all the characters included. It is a steal of a deal, so definitely jump on that. I recommend it. Actually, you know what? I haven't played this in a while. So I was mentioning it the other day to a friend of mine that I have not played this in a long time. I'm not going to play Street Fighter 4. I'm going to play something different. I'm not sure if I have it set up for... No, I do not. Okay, so I need to launch the game. Hopefully it doesn't have like a lot of updates I need to do. Put this on while we wait for the game to launch. It's going to be a surprise. How much time do you think you can cut of the world record for Bayonetta 2? Well, which category are we talking? Because it depends on which mode you're playing, really. Let's see, third climax, Bayonetta, new game, 42 minutes. That's probably going to be unbeatable for some time. I don't even remember seeing that. Did I approve that one? Yeah, I did. I verified it. Wow, okay. There we go. Game's coming up. So third climax, probably about maybe a minute or two. I mean, there's always like small little mistakes you're going to see. You might be able to drop the world record time by like another 1 to 2 minutes is what I'm thinking. Possibly if you have a perfect run go through. It's all like, there's RNG elements that we've kind of come across pretty much for that game. It's just, if you got to have what we call the God Run, or I call the God Run, where everything just lines up perfectly, because you can have a great run and then to get screwed by like Rodon, where it just doesn't work out right. And there's like absolutely nothing you can do about it. It's like, for example, it's like let's see, for myself, I'm trying to think of like first climax, I think it was, or something like that. I was playing, like, I have second place to it by about a minute off of Ace Kranda's time, and basically he's got first because he had like the literal perfect, you know, God RNG behind it there. Just everything went perfectly for him. Oh yeah, I just don't have the ability to get out there and stay out there for a week, and then I have to probably worry about getting sick because I have a very compromised immune system anyway, so... Other fun things. Alright, let's see. Let's see how the sound is for this. I have not played this in some time, so it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes. Ooh, okay, update patch notes. Pardon me. I don't care! Alright, let me try plugging my other fight stick. Switch back to the 361. Now, there is a guy, one of the speedrunner guys, Cap is his name. I know he's wanting to try to get into GDQ. And I don't know if they're going to accept his runs or not, but... I think he's trying to get to AGDQ is what he's trying to shoot for. So there's like a little mini marathon they have coming up in September. It's gonna be like 2 days or something like that during TwitchCon. So it's like San Diego, I think it's where it's at. Alright. There we go. Alright. I was like, oh no, not again. Yes, I don't know if they're going to take his runs or not if he submits it. There's a couple different things they're looking for, so... They might. I mean, they've done different things there, but... Alright, let's see. Offline... Let's make sure all my graphics... No, damn, wrong button. Still set up there, graphical settings, so I don't overload stream. Let's see, graphics settings... Okay, that should be fine. So y'all have to let me know if there's any, like, sound issues or this is annoying. Let's try this. Okay, that works, good. Right, offline. Practice. Eventually.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Geese. I gotta go my main.
Mishima. Kazumi Mishima.
Yeah, just because it's Street Fighter, will beat up on Akuma.
Kuma. Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, so let me know if there's like any visual problems or anything like that, but playing it on PC, of course, and I have a couple of customized changes to it so it doesn't look like somebody smeared Vaseline all over the screen, which was my biggest problem with the console versions. Chromatic aberration is like the worst thing that video game developers keep putting into the games. I don't know why they do it. Oh man, this is... They have improved this a lot. Oh my gosh, they've reduced down the input lag. This game used to have like 8 frames input lag, which is what Street Fighter V was at when it launched. Yeah, Tiger Uppercut. Yeah, they have really changed how this game looks and runs. I'm impressed, because I haven't played this in like a year, so this is really kind of surprising to see that they've really optimized it. It looks really nice. The changes are welcomed. Like, for picking... By the way, this is like the best music, in my opinion, in the entire game. It's a stage. Is they changed the color bars, like the life bar colors. When you had to pick the stage before, you had to go through all of them. Now you can just see the layout for it and get to it. It's still there. Trying to remember. Gosh, it has been so long. I don't remember her combos. Okay, let's see. It's been so long. She was my main. It's like I've forgotten a lot with her. Okay, so let's see what else we have. thought there was like a more detailed like training mode, so let's see. Guess not.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Let's see.
Kazumi Mishima, Steve Fox. Get ready for the next battle. Okay, let's check out move list. So I'm trying to remember it's like what it was, and it's driving me nuts. I can't remember anymore. That's what it was. I couldn't remember what that move was like. There used to be like a whole bunch of kick options there, so. Ooh, they gave her a direct overhead. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, they have changed her up considerably. They've made her even better. Because it used to be like, this was a commit move. Like, if you didn't hit anything, like, you're way open, but now you can just, like, dash back and forth. Mix it up even more. Oh man, they made her even better. Story mode stinks. We're not going to do that. Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Kazumi Mishima. Get ready for the next battle.
I remember arcade being super short, so we'll see if they fix that or not. It was literally like 3 fights and you got the Heihachi and then a boss fight and you're done. It was like 5 fights total.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, this game, like I said, it's like, I'm gushing about it, but it's like, holy cow, it's like, they have really improved it. Okay, so you still can't do an attack on, based on that, but it's like, they have really made this game so much better.
You win.
相入れない運命の
Yes. Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. I forgot they put him in this game. I don't think I have him, though. Yeah, I think I do, actually. Yeah, I have him in Geese, but not the new characters, because I wasn't playing the game, and it's like another $30.
よろしゅうお頼申します
This game's crazy. It's got crossover characters from Final Fantasy, Fatal Fury, The Walking Dead.
One. Fight.
行きなさい 行きなさい
KO. Round 2. Fight.
And she's still got really good pokes. And it's like, Kasumi is like become... It's kind of fun, like, them watching her, like, in tournaments. Like, you know, because, like, characters are people are now using her a lot, and there's a Pakistani guy named Arslan. He came out, like, literally nowhere as Kasumi is his main, just been dominating people in tournaments he's been able to go to. So it's been kind of cool to sit back and watch this stuff, but having not played this game for a while and feeling that they improved the lag, like the input lag, it feels like it's probably 4 frames now, which is really fast. I mean, it's very responsive than what it used to be. So yeah, this is really cool. So I recommend, this is definitely one of the games to recommend to people to pick it up and buy it even if you want to get into Tekken. This is a really good game to start with.
Fight.
You don't have to have, you know, previous lore or anything else like that, really. You know, to understand how the game is or anything like that. You know, the story, there is none, really. But this is just an overall well-competent made game. Okay, so that's not a counter. I don't remember that move, so...
KO. Round 2. Fight. You win.
良き部をお持ちですね
Yeah, so arcade mode is still ridiculously short. They did not give this game like a full, you know, arcade mode, unfortunately.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh my gosh, they made that so much better, it's viable.
KO.
This used to have like such a wind-up.
2. Fight.
Oh, he blocked! It's like, he won't block this rage art. Yeah, he did.
Fight.
For me.
Round one. Fight.
That's what I'm going for. Yeah, okay. Still has armor on it.
KO.
And to my knowledge, you still can't play as this form in the game, which stinks.
Round two.
So you can play as like Devil Jin, Devil Kazama, but you can't play as Devil Kasumi. Which I don't know why that is. My crap, you dodged my tiger. See if I can bait it out. Yep. Armored!
Great. You win.
Kanayo! Hai, watashi wa hanasan ni gango. Or mein Deutsch is nicht richtig. Which I'm sure I just completely butchered the German pronunciation, but... Yeah, so that's Tekken 7, so they have really updated it. I still recommend this game, and it's still a lot of fun, but the arcade mode is just not that great. But you can do bowling, too! What's not to love about that?
He's Howard. Frame one. First throw.
Wow, they also changed the camera on this, too. Neato!
Frame one. Second throw.
Am I gonna miss? Nope. Oh, cool. Just put too much power behind it, doesn't really curve too much.
Frame two. First throw. Strike.
Give in to your fears.
Said with the lips of a man who's been dubbed in a Japanese Godzilla film. Yeah, this is where the bowling alley attendant comes over. Sir, can you please stop trying to destroy the pins with your overwhelming might?
Frame four. First throw.
Oh my, that's bad. Well, not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Yeah, yes, Geese is just so overpowered. Just almost everything he does goes straight, just about. So, I mean, that was like no power to it. I was expecting it to just like do a super curve.
Frame 5. First throw.
Bowling, yet another fun activity I can't do in real life anymore. Not that I did it a whole lot to begin with, but in my youth I did.
Frame 5. Second throw. Frame 6. First throw.
It's gotta be a nasty split. Nope, strike. That was gonna be another 7-10 split or something crazy.
Strike. Give in to your fears. Frame 7. First throw.
Oh, I got robbed.
Split. Side by side split. Frame 7. Second throw. Overcharged.
That's awesome.
Foul. Frame 8. First throw.
Not really for my score, but the fact that you can do too much power and throw yourself down the alley.
Frame 8. Second throw. Frame 9. First throw.
Strike! Come on.
Frame 9.
That was clearly a strike. There's nothing in the rule that says I can't do that, except where there is.
Spare. Frame 10. First throw. Frame 10. Second throw.
Probably gonna miss. No, it's gonna hit. Doesn't matter though, I think that's the last of it.
Spare. Frame 10. Third throw. Strike. Give in to your fears.
Sir, can you please put on a shirt?
New record. Give
I'm
in
pretty
to
sure you're violating our many laws we have about no shirts, no shoes, no service, but of course it doesn't say anything about not wearing pants, so... Hurt me.
frame one. First throw. Frame one. Second throw. Spare. Frame two. First throw.
Yeah, that was bad.
Picket fence. Frame two. Second throw. Frame three. First throw. Frame three. Second throw. Spare. Frame four. First throw.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to do.
Baby split.
Please don't
Frame
split
four.
babies.
Second throw.
From Harada-san. Right between everything? Nope. That's cool, Nimix. See you next time. I'm actually gonna be ending the stream after this game, so it's all good.
Frame five. First throw.
Thanks for hanging out!
Frame five. Second throw.
Oh, that's gonna be horrendous. And of course, you can't take it back. Thankfully, you just throw the ball hard enough, it doesn't care.
Spare.
Spin is a suggestion.
Frame six. First throw.
Yeah, see, the only way we get like some gentle curve with them is like if you hit it like no power whatsoever.
Frame six.
Anything else, it's
Second
just you're
throw.
rocketing it right down the lane.
Spare. Frame seven. First throw.
I feel like I got robbed on that one.
Frame 7, second throw. Spare. Frame 8, first throw. Strike.
Give in to your fears.
Frame 9, first throw.
Can I get over a turkey?
Strike.
Give in to your
Double.
fears.
Frame 10, first throw.
Oh no, that's not good. Maybe it is. No. That's not.
Split. Dime store. Frame 10, second throw. New record.
Give in to your fears.
Yeah, not bad. Kind of bopped it a little bit there at the end, that's fine. And with that, we have reached the end of the stream, but definitely want to thank everyone for showing up today and hanging out. It was fun to do again, even though I was playing frustrating games, and definitely learned why I don't play Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, because it's just not really friendly. But definitely want to give shout outs to, of course, Ronnie showed up there, Ryan Calculon15, Nimix, and of course the awesome T-Walls, Green Chocolate, and anybody else who was lurking in the stream as well. And also thank you very much, Ryan Calculon, for the the follow. Do appreciate it. So I might be back tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow's Monday. Don't really have anything going on there. Maybe I'll take it off. I'll have to see how I feel. But I do stream 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't know when that is, just type that into Google and it will tell you for whatever time it is where you are in the world. You can also check me out on Twitter if you're not following me here but feel like coming back. I'm at Wurzel555. Usually post up about 2 or 3 hours in advance if I'm going to be streaming and what I'll be playing. So next time I stream, I've been really wanting to get back to it there. I wanted to get back to Super Mario RPG, but I've also been wanting to do a Bayonetta 2 speedrun, so it's going to be either one of those two things. I'm not sure which it'll be. If it's Bayonetta 2, it'll be kind of a D-Rust at this point, because I haven't played it in about a month due to my back problems. But seeing how I feel, so my back really hurts and is killing me, then I'll just do Super Mario RPG, continue on that. That playthrough, if I'm doing alright at the back, then I'll just do a Bayonetta 2 playthrough, speedrun. So thank you for hanging out, and hopefully see you next time.